Alright, what's up guys? So, in today's video, we're going to do another Christmas video where we're sourcing Christmas books and stuff, trying to just show you the different ways to do it. If you haven't watched my last one, go back and watch it because that video kind of goes into more detail of like how I go back in the past and look at my past sales in order to make buying decisions now. But today, we're going to dive into Keepa. I did go over a little bit of how I got my starred Christmas books here, so I'll just click here right off the bat, and it'll auto-populate my filters. And I'll go over the filters again, just so everybody knows in this video like how to get there and everything, and how I've got to this point. But we're gonna try to change it up this time. We're gonna do something a little different. This stays the same, 2,500,000. Amazon out of stock stays the same. Come down here, this stays the same as well. Used, current price, we want everything under $15 to pop up. Just want cheap Christmas books that we can flip for a lot higher when Christmas time comes. And then what does change, well, this stays the same, books. We're looking for books, so that stays the same. But what does change is this. So our subcategory right now is Christmas. So we're just looking for all the books that have Christmas in the title. Pretty self-explanatory. We're looking for Christmas books. Christmas is a big one. But there's other titles we can look for. For example, oh man, went to the top here. Hold on. Okay. So we're gonna exit out of that, and we'll just think of any Christmas book that we could think of with a title that has a different title other than Christmas. So like Elf. Elf might be a good one. Doesn't have a Elf. I went too fast. Hold on. That didn't work out. So I guess you have to click it. I haven't done this in a while. You have to come down here and you gotta find Elf to click, I guess. A whole bunch of self. Okay. Alright, what about, let's say Santa. No. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Oh yeah, duh, we're in title. Santa. That's what we want right there. So now, once we do that, we're bringing it down to 366 products. This is a lot better for us to kind of narrow things down. That way we can see exactly like all the books that have Santa in the title is what we're going to be seeing. So now same thing, we're just going to come down here, just kind of check them out, and we're looking for that green line, which is the sales rank, to be dipping down during November, December, January. And that's what we want to see. But we also want to see that black line. See, like this is an example of not a great book. That black line needs to go up. And the one bad thing about the Amazon being out of stock is it only has the current data, not really what it was back in like Christmas time. So unfortunately, we're stuck right there. We're not gonna be able to get rid of that. This one doesn't look bad right here. We'll look into this one a little bit. This one seems like the price stays up most of the year and has just now crashed. 37 holiday plastic canvas projects. Always want to make sure, because these Christmas books sometimes are like pop-up books. Sometimes those can be an issue. Like this one looks like it's more like a set thing. I don't think that it's just a regular book. I think that it also comes with a whole bunch of things with it. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it. And also, I don't know if anybody else has SellerAmp and have been having issues with the eligibility thing. A lot of my books are saying I'm not eligible, but whenever I go to list it and check it, it's completely fine. I don't understand. Anyways, so we're coming down here looking for more Santa. It's got Santa Cruz, Santa Fe. So Santa's not a great one. Looks like we're getting a lot of other deals. So let's go back and let's try the original one that we did and put it as Elf instead. That's going to be a lot better, I feel like. unless there's some other elf genre. Of course, there is what do you call that? Like Lord of the Rings type of elves. Short story of elf. So it doesn't look bad. It's definitely popping up, but I don't know. Here, let's look a little bit more into this one. Oh, what's up, Rakin? Thanks for joining, man. This one, oh, it's coming off the movie Elf. This is probably gonna be a good one. On my last video, I pulled up a video or a book of what is that? Home Alone, and it was a crazy good book for Christmas. Go check that video out if you want to see that book. It's a really good book. And this one doesn't look bad. Seems to be having struggles staying in stock, no matter if it gets up to the 20s or drops down to nothing. Pretty much, it's staying in there. This is not a bad one, honestly. I would definitely look out for this one. I would probably buy a couple copies of this and see how it performed. Oh, pumped about your new bookkeeping service. Reiki Prophet says he's pumped about my new bookkeeping service. Such a great service idea. Yeah, man, I really like doing the back end work of shows in my videos. So I just figured, you know, might as well try to offer it to other people, as long as I can, you know, get the service out there. The hard part is marketing myself and getting people to know that that's what I'm doing. But I also want to keep this channel in the Amazon space as well. So it's like I'm like balancing it, kind of, it feels like, but learning the marketing strategy. This one looks not bad. Elf on a Shelf. Of course, Elf on a Shelf. It's the popular thing for everyone to do every Christmas. A birthday tradition, it says. Appreciate it, Rakin, by the way. Let's see here. So again, it's popping up. It's definitely hitting up above 30s. So whenever you're gonna get kind of used to it by looking at these. You're gonna see like most of the time whenever you can buy a book down here below the $10 range and it's popping up above the 30, it's usually a good one. Usually that's you're gonna be able to make some sort of money on it. And this one looks like for the past 2 years, before that not so much, but the past 2 years at least, it's been popping up well above the 30s. So this is another really good one. Buy this one. Probably you could probably sell quite a few copies of this one and do really good with it. There's just so many Christmas books. Like, let's go back. Let's think of another one. That's a Christmas title that you could think of. We could do, I don't know. Let's think. I don't know how to spell it, but reindeer. I'm probably not spelling that right. Reindeer. I think that's right. Reindeer. Yeah. So there looks like there's gonna be 77 of them popping up. Reindeer. This one, we're definitely not gonna have as many books, but I bet you there's gonna be one of these books in here that'll be worth some good money during Christmas time. How to Catch a Reindeer. Rudolph. Okay, we're popping up. Let's look at this a little bit more. It's really cheap, $1.60. If it really is that, then that's a beautiful one. Let's see. Rudolph. Keepa will load. Things are taking forever on me. My last video kind of glitched out on me at the beginning. Was not doing good for me. Let's see. Okay, so it's popping up above the 30s. Definitely respond in the demand of it. It is a little bit higher than it was last year, but looks like back in 2023 into the 2024 Christmas, or I guess 2023 Christmas, it was about the same, up there close to the hundreds, and it still couldn't keep it in stock. It just sold out like crazy. This is another great one right here. I would definitely buy this one. Expect to get, you know, a few of them sold around the 30 price. We can get, what are we getting it for? Look at this. That's $5.58. You're getting it for $5.58. It's ridiculous. It says I'm not eligible, but if you're having issues with this, take the ASIN. Southerboard usually is pretty good with telling me if I'm eligible or not, but I've been having issues with it lately. So take that, and then, dang it, I'm probably going to have to log in. But go ahead and do it anyways. No, we're good. Okay, so take that, come up here, say catalog, add product. This is just to check to be like, am I actually eligible or not to sell this? Because I've been having an issue with it for a few weeks now. Just something's happening. So we'll come here. It's pretty much acting like you're gonna list it. And if you're not eligible to sell it, it's not gonna let you list it. And then right here, as long as it lets you click to sell this product, then you're good to go. I don't know why Seller Central has been like glitching on me with that for some reason. There, yeah. So I don't know what the deal is. Just double check Seller Amp if you have it. It's kind of doing some weird things right now. But let's see if we can't find one more of these reindeers. Because this is Rudolph, Geographic, some Rescue Zoo. This one's so high because it looks like you can see a little tiny blue speck over there at the far right of the graph. That's one new, like, popped up there like 400 and just suppressed it so far down. And sometimes you can get lucky and look at these, and you might be able to get a you know, a good book, but sometimes it's not. And especially with these little golden books, I get nervous about buying these because they get so torn up. They get just trashed. We'll look at it anyways. So I would not buy this in acceptable condition. Nope, nothing. But all right, that's about it, guys. I wanted to just kind of show you that, you know, you don't have to be locked in on the filters. Kind of play with them a little bit, you know. Keepa is, you know, it's got so many filters and everything, and it is overwhelming. If you are getting overwhelmed by Keepa, you know, check out Bookmine. There's a link in the description. It does streamline everything. It's a higher price though, so you know it comes with the territory. If you're wanting a better sourcing tool, then you have to pay for it. But with Keepa, you can really narrow down your searches, like for exactly what you want for like Christmas books and stuff. And that's how you do it right there. You know, keep it wide, don't narrow it down too much, and you'll be able to find a whole bunch of books that, you know, really do really well in Christmas time. There is an ungodly amount of Christmas books. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to go wide with this. Don't buy like 5 Christmas books and get 50 each of them, you know. What I've found is, you know, every year Christmas book is going to perform differently. You can kind of see it by how many sellers are on it, but you need to, you know, just accept that you're not going to sell every single Christmas book that you have if you're buying a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you're buying, you know, several different copies, most of the time there's going to be, you know, one of the books that you buy isn't going to completely sell out. And that's fine, you know, hold on to that book until the next year and then sell it then. Just don't buy, and then take that data, understand that, okay, I only sold 2 of those books this year. You know, either if you sold out, you know, then buy a little bit more. If you bought 6 of them and you only sold 2 of them, don't buy anymore. You know, you've got enough for the next year. The storage fees isn't going to eat away at your profits too much unless you're really, you know, trying to make paper thin margins. And then it might start eating a little bit at it. But, you know, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I've got books from 2023 Christmas that I'm still trying to sell and get out of here. Mainly because of return reasons. They got sold, and then in February they returned them or something like that. and so that I just held on to them at my house for a while, and then sent them in recently. So hopefully they'll sell this year, and I didn't buy any more of them. That way I can for sure get sold out on those, because the price does not look as good as it did 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for watching, guys. And Rakin, thanks for talking, man. And thanks for promoting the bookkeeping business. That is another thing. I am a pro advisor for QuickBooks. So if you need help with your books, I can do that. There is a link in the description. You can book a call with me. Or if you just want to book a call about sourcing books, I can also help with that. It is a bookkeeping website, but just put in why you're calling, and we can talk. But thanks, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.